we're all excited here in Columbus because you are going to be here on your Believe for It tour. What does it mean to you to come back to Columbus again to do a show for us here?
Well, you already know we have dear friends at your church, Pastor Parsley. Everybody has been such an amazing blessing to my family and I over the years. And we're excited about coming back.
And what can people expect when they come out to your show on this Columbus stop and everywhere you're going on your tour?
Expect an encounter. We did the fall tour and people came expecting to experience the presence of God. And I know that's why every stop was so powerful. So when we come to Columbus, I want people to come expecting to have an encounter. People came and they sang every song with me. It was a service. It was a powerful time, and I know miracles happened. And that's what we're believing for when we come to Columbus. So come ready to worship God, but also to experience Him in a new way.
And you have a book out, brand new book. Tell us what we can expect.
It's called Believe for It, Passing on the Faith to the Next Generation. And this is really about mentoring. You said it. I've been out here a long time, and I'm still strong in the faith because of those who went on before me, because of my mom, my grandmother, all the mothers of the church who told me what I needed to hear, not what I wanted to hear. Um, and now I'm part of the older generation. So it's my turn to pour out everything that has been poured into me to those who are coming after me. So with this book, I want everybody to read it with an open heart and an open mind of what God is telling you to do, because no matter what age you are, you're influencing somebody. But especially those who are my age and older, um, it's not over for you. It's so much work to be done. Don't think you're supposed to get into a rocking chair and just live on what you've already done. But now God needs you to pour out and make disciples of younger women and men who are coming after you.
And what advice do you have for the next generation, people who are looking to you and maybe whether they're interested in a music career or just wanting to keep their Christian walk going? What advice do you have for the next generation?
Keep it simple. Keep it simple. Love God with all of your heart, soul, and mind, and love people. Um, I'm a believer who happens to sing. I think a lot of times we focus on our gifts and our talents, and we focus on um, being doing something opposed to being who God has called us to be. If you just focus on being who God has called you to be, He'll take that and He'll use it for His glory.
What do you like about doing your YouTube show?
I love the fact of interacting with my daughter Ashley, with my mom. It's power in the generations when we come together. We're better together than we are separate. And that's why the enemy tried to keep us, at odds with one another, because he understands the power when we connect. God is a God of every generation. So I love that. But I also love being able to have a platform to invite people who I have loved for years because of what I did. I have loved them for years. And hold on. I love the fact that I'm on the program with Ashley, with my mom. I'm interacting with the generations, and there's power in that. But also, I love the platform to be able to bring the friends and people who I know have so much to say, so much wisdom, to be able to pour into those who are coming after us. So that's really what Generations is all about, to create
Yeah.
a platform that will make disciples for Jesus Christ.
What advice do you have for moms?
Well, you know what? Being a mom to me is one of the greatest gifts you could ever have. You know, even for those who maybe have not birthed out children, you still have spiritual children. There are a lot of people who need you to pour into them, and so it's a challenging job. It's hard work, but it's one of the most rewarding jobs you can ever have. So I really want to encourage, especially young mothers, to be patient and really try to enjoy the journey, because if you get too stressed out, you'll miss out on a lot of the fun. God is with you, and Yeah, he's going to bless you to be an awesome mom. So don't be stressed out about it. Have fun and enjoy all of the different aspect of motherhood.
What do you hope people get from your music?
Um, I hope they get what they need. I hope they get the real message of the song, that it will pass the ears and go to the heart. Um, because I believe both of these songs will change your life
Mm-hmm.
in no matter what circumstance you're in, no matter what you're going through now or what you'll face later. We have to learn how to live our lives according to the word of God. We're living in a
Mm-hmm.
time now where we're putting our emotions and our feelings in front of the word of God. And that's a very dangerous thing to do. Our emotions and our feelings have always been important to God, but they're not more important than the word of God. It's the word of God that will guide you and that will strengthen you and that will bring peace to your storm. And so we have to learn to be the people who we say we are. We have to live by faith. If God said it, I believe it, it's done. It didn't say I had to
Mm-hmm.
feel it. It didn't even say I had to see it, but I believe it and it's done. And that's the way I pray that people, that especially the people of God, I mean, the righteous, we live by faith.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what we have to do in order to reap all the benefits of our salvation. We have to learn to live by the word of God and nothing else. That has to be our standard. And then goodness of God just keeps you in a posture of gratefulness. um we all have different stories, we all have gone through different trials and tribulations, but the constant thing in all of our lives is the goodness of God, the
Mm-hmm.
mercies of God. He woke me up this morning, he didn't have to do it. New mercies every morning. So the
Yeah.
Bible tells us that the garment of praise will lift the spirit of heaviness. And if we
Mm.
keep our posture and we keep our eyes on the goodness of God, we'll experience the joy, that unspeakable joy. No matter where you find yourself in life, if you can focus on his goodness and remember what he's already done, then you can keep praises on your lips.
You are preaching to me. All my life, he has been faithful.
All
All
my
my
life
life.
he's
All my life. Yes. You sing a lot of songs. You put out a lot of award winning, incredible music. Do you have a favorite?
That is such a hard question. I have a lot of favorites, but I think I always have to say, I don't know, a lot of favorites, but I always end up back at Alabaster Box. I
Mm.
always end up back there, and it's amazing. Even when I sing that in the concert on tour, I don't know. It's just like an eruption of praise and worship comes because Jesus told us we would remember this woman. And when you think about it, she would be remembered because of her worship.
Mm.
It wasn't anything else. It wasn't her beauty. It wasn't her education. It wasn't how much money she had, but she actually recognized who Jesus was. And to me, even to this day, out of all these years, that's got to be one of the most powerful songs that I've ever been able to record. And it's just as powerful today as it was back then.
Well, CeCe, we are looking so forward to having you here in Columbus, March 23rd on your Believe for It tour. Thank you so much for taking the time to talk with me today. It's been an honor to talk to
You
you.
got it. Honor to talk to you too. I look forward to coming to Columbus and having a good time there. We're going to have a great time.